We turn to a story that could affect colleges all around California. The state is on track to become the first in the nation with a so-called yes means yes standard for investigating sexual violence on campus. A bill headed for a final vote in the California Senate would change the definition of consent. CBS News legal analyst Rikki Klieman is with us to bring us up to date on exactly what this means, because we've all heard of no means no. What does yes mean yes? This was a little confusing to me.
Well, yes means an affirmative action on the part of the person who believes they're being sexually advanced upon. Usually a woman, but it could also be a man. So what happens here is the yes must be affirmative, unambiguous, and indeed conscious. So
with each other, Rikki, so it's getting hot and heavy. We both have to say, yes, I agree?
In essence, yes.
And you enforce that how?
Well, that's the problem. On the one side, look, we like the idea that we're out there protecting women. We like what has happened, learning from the Department of Education that said 55 schools absolutely do not investigate, do not have the appropriate sexual assault policies in motion. So we're trying to protect women. On the other side of that is, how do you enforce it? We're talking about disciplinary hearings at a school where we're looking at men and women. Obviously, where there's alcohol or drugs involved, those are the women who really need the protection here.
This shifts the burden, though, doesn't it, Rikki? I mean, it's not about a woman saying no now. A man has to get a yes, right?
A man has to get a yes, and that is part of the problem in the enforcement. And also what happens at these disciplinary hearings is the standard of proof is a preponderance of the evidence. And the scales of justice, that's like a little feather. So while protecting women, and I sat on the Rape Treatment Center board at UCLA in Los Angeles. We want to protect women. At the same time, we have to also look at the rights of these young men. And in a situation where we're not having alcohol or drugs, where do the scales tilt? Enforceability is going to be the question.
All right, Rikki Klieman, very interesting what's going on here. Thank you very much.